Good day. This is going to kind of run through for you the way in which someone will submit assignments within the Blackboard classes. Most of your assignments are going to be in the area called course content. So if you click on course content over here on the left side of the screen, it brings up, in some cases, the first assignment and then several folders that will have additional assignments that you will complete. If you click on the title of the assignment, it will open the assignment up. It shows you here the due date. It shows you the points that are possible for the assignment and then has the instructions. It says it's to help you become familiar with Blackboard and to practice submitting an assignment using the course delivery system. You can read through the instructions there, and they're basically going to explain what we're about to do as we go through this. The actual questions for the assignment are in a Microsoft Word file here, or a document, but you really have two choices of how to proceed. One is you can go ahead and open the document, and it says here, do I want to have it open? So yes, I want to open the assignment. So it says here several things. Answer the following questions, paste the information in the submission box on the Blackboard site. So it says on the Blackboard site to go to the document titled Syllabus on the main menu way at the very beginning, and look up some information that's in the syllabus. Then asks you to go to the information about the instructor and to answer some questions with that, and then the sample tests, and then the student photos. So it asks you to access several sites on Blackboard and answer those items. Once this is open as a file, then you can go back to the Blackboard course. So if we go to syllabus, the question that was asked about the syllabus, which is called course description here, is on what date will the final exam be administered. You could either look at your paper copy or on this scroll down to, and it says Monday, December 8th will be the final exam. So we can go back to our document here, and we can answer that date here. What is the minimum percentage of points possible points you must earn to receive a grade of A? So again, if we go back to that course description and we look through somewhere we get our grading, here we go. For an A minus, it would be 90 to 93.2, so the lowest percentage for an A would be the 93.3. So again, we can go back to our document and enter that. And we could do that same thing for each of these. As you proceed with this, you're going to want to periodically save that document to a name and a place that you can find it, just in case something happens. And once you have finished answering all those items, you can either, highlight all of the document, or you can go over here to select all. It'll highlight the entire document. You can then copy the document. You can use your right mouse button, bring up a little menu and tell it to copy, or you could hold the control key and hit C on your keyboard. Holding the control key, C, copies the document. Then you'll go back to the Blackboard assignment here, which happens to be in a different tab, and we can go back to our course content and our first assignment. Alternatively, you could alternatively you could just proceed with this. You could come to the assignment and click on, either way, whether we do this immediately or whether we've opened the Word document and worked with it. Next thing you need to do is click on Write Submission. So the way I did it is I had worked with the document in Word, added the answers, and now I'm ready to paste that document in here. Now within Blackboard I don't have the option of using the right mouse button, because if I try that, oh, it did work. Usually it tells me you can't do that. So I can scroll through and make sure that I have the right document. It does have the answers that I put in there. This assumes that you would complete all the answers for the questions that have been asked of you. And once I have pasted that document in there, if I wanted to communicate anything to the instructor, I can put that in the comments box here. So I can type my comment. Not that you would necessarily make that same sort of comment. The other thing I could have done is I could have copied the blank document and then pasted it into this right submission box, and I could go along and type my answers into the items right here. So fourth one, there's a photo of the instructor. What are you holding? And you might say, I have no idea. It is white. So you could do that. And again, you want to save draft as frequently as you don't want to have to retype information. So if I click on Save Draft here, it shows what has been saved. I could exit, I could go to somewhere else, I could have gone back to looking at the information on the instructor to answer the remaining question there. I could do whatever I wanted. And when I want to continue working on that submission, I just click on Continue. You can see the comment that you typed is over here on this side. The little clock that was there, the little blue clock, let me go back to that once again. The little blue clock up here shows that you have started the assignment. You opened the assignment, you've started on it, you opened that right submission box, and you are working on the assignment. This happens to say it's late because when I'm recording this is after the due date, but that sometimes may be the case as well. So that indicates that the assignment is being worked on. If I want to continue, I can click Continue here. It takes me back into the right submission box where I could add more information to what's being done. When I'm done answering all the items that I want to on it, I will click Submit. And over here it no longer shows that little blue clock. It does show the assignment here that I pasted and that I submitted, and I can click OK that I'm done with doing that. Or later on you'll perhaps use this Start New if you want to, or let's say for instance you submitted and thought, oh shoot, I attached the wrong version, I didn't have the one that had the actual information that I wanted. I just attached or pasted the blank form, and I realized that after I submitted it, so I could start a new submission here. The other way that you can tell whether or not you have actually submitted is if you go to My Grades, and there'll be a number of things, but if I scroll down here, there's the Elements Quiz, and let's see, if we keep scrolling down here, we get First Assignment. So it says First Assignment here underneath the due date. It shows here that it has been submitted, and the little circle here with the yellow circle with the exclamation mark in it indicates that the assignment needs grading. So I can confirm here as well as on the assignment. Again, if I went back to the course content and the first assignment, again I come in and it shows me what I submitted and the comments that I put. And again, since the little blue thing isn't up here showing I'm working on it, and it says Start New, indicates that the assignment was submitted. So that's kind of the process for getting an assignment submitted.